Let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, with his head trainer, Gerard Capobianco. He's wearing white, trimmed with red and blue. His professional record, an excellent one. 24 victories. 20 of those 24 wins by knockout. Only 2 defeats. From Long Island, New York, USA, former WBC International Heavyweight Champion, Joe Smith Jr. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing black trimmed with silver and stands with his head trainer, Gennady Martinovo. His professional record, a perfect one. 15 fights, 15 victories, including 11 big wins by knockout. St. Petersburg, Russia, the reigning and defending, undefeated WBA light heavyweight champion of the world, Bivol.
Touch, close, bang at the bell. God bless.
Here again, hard hitter from Mastic, Long Island. Kids, fighter with a world title belt and the amateur pedigree to back it up. Does Smith have enough? And can he close the talent gap? Smith, of course, is beating the legendary Hopkins when Bernard was in his 50s, but that was Asian, Sergio.
Yes, he did. It was there. It was a sad way for a legend to. That's how legends die hard. And how about that entrance by Joe Smith Jr.?
The chant is up here. We're in Verona, New York. So it is a drive. It's quite a drive from Long Island.
Foot pressure, body pressure, but so fighting behind the jab.
Sergio, they feel Bivol, is obviously outstanding.
A really good fighter, and I thought he was all puncher, but like he told us, I actually like feet. I like feinting. I
Not just lip service. I think defense is important. No. Talking and backing Bivol. And another with him, but you can see the difference.
That's what Smith told us.
He's trying to paw at the jab and get close enough to land a hard right hand.
Punch out, punch out.
Smith can be aware of that as he tries to go inside.
Bivol fairly effective with that jab, and then broken twice in his career. Unbelievable, skillful fighter. One of the best defensive fighters. Round 2 here. WBA, the white trunks with the stars. And Sergio, your thoughts on Smith in round 1 and what he was attempting?
Attempting is a good word because
the telltale sign is the jab. You see, Smith is throwing the jab. You're right, it's not a feather. He thought they had Artur Beterbiev locked up in November, but that fell through. So Johnson bounced back with a win here earlier.
Beterbiev, that fight initially was earmarked for HBO. Last year, HBO goes out of business. Joe Smith.
Smith comes shoulder, so trying to come in defensively sound. Pocket. Finding
discouraged. I hate to say that with such a brave fighter, but you could tell he's a little discouraged with Bivol's.
Bivol said, oh, no. You're not breathing. I'm coming at you in a nice combination. The champ with a classy combination.
10 seconds.
Straight ahead with the jab in the right hand. And now backs out of danger.
Because there was a discouraged look in that round.
Sergio, if you're Gerard Capobianco, it appears Joe needs something specific. Give him something he can work with.
Bang the body up a little bit. Touch something.
Coming out with a lot of pressure. And now
to lure him in with the left hook right there. Didn't fall for it.
Back up.
Yeah, he's a hard hitter. And if he didn't break that jaw in that second round.
He said, look, I know he has a lot of power. He said, I've spoken with tremendous respect for Smith. He said, look, I know Smith's going to come in here and try to make a...
Trying to set something up upstairs. Very smart on Bivol's part.
Look, if you're beat, but your first priority is to win. Win rounds, be responsible. Looks like he is dictating when the war is going to be made. He opens up now.
3 rounds because he knows the power. He's breaking him down.
Pressure too, Sergio. It's almost sneaky.
Very smart fighter. As you can see, he hates being against the ropes. He wants to keep the advantage and just bomb away.
Kind of bouncing off the left eyebrow. Amateur pedigree. And we say the guy's got nearly 300 amateur fights. This is what talent here. Gap in skill.
Break him down.
Is willing to... A favorite? We talk Bivol, Beterbiev, Kovalev, Vazdik. Anybody stand out to you?
I think Beterbiev, impressive. He got up from the canvas. Devastating puncher as well. Weight division is just dominated by Eastern Europeans, and they're all scared.
Hands up for Joe Smith now. You see the punches land is wider than I even thought. 46 to cap.
You're fighting an economical hook.
Smith coming in. Smith knows if I get my man hurt,
Something in that last exchange.
skills are there as well for Bivol. He was able to clutch just for a moment.
No measured.
Straight up.
Before his back was going to hit the rope all the way up to the other side of the ring. Very ship on Bivol's part.
Little things that he does there.
That's playing chess with his feet. Puncher is really good with his feet like that, and economical.
Second round.
In this fight, he just can't get that jab through. Dimitri Bivol's defense is excellent.
I got you. I'm right here.
Solve a puzzle from a guy who is fundamentally sacked to his credit when he thought he had his better than a glance. Really flush.
Bivol's reaction
certainly landed the best shot. Kristen,
I don't think he won it.
He didn't win the round, but he won momentum. That's all you needed.
A hit with a good hard shot.
Watch the break. Watch that elbow.
And Bivol certainly wasn't that close.
Dedicated boxer like Bivol, he should try to set that up. Go downstairs, touch him.
He was able to land a right hand just a few seconds ago.
Watch your head. They get cut.
I think he does well.
And look at his face. He's like a poker face or a dangerous fighter.
And hard. Smith has a. Again, it's strange to say when a guy's he's got a good jaw.
A really pretty move on Bivol's part. Just when Joe Smith goes to the ring. Just ring generalship at its.
Trying to come in, left shoulder first. A loaded weapon. Bivol is supreme, and you can see the on his face. Able to get out of danger.
Punch perfect. That's economical on his part.
Doubles up, able to spray out a few more.
The size of the ring matters. It's a pretty big ring. You told me in the fighter meetings that you did that your nickname was Latino.
Final seconds, Smith trying with that. I love that. You know, Sergio's your main event guy, but you're out saying, you know, Bivol's out watching the
young fighters, confident, a star, a legend.
Tie that up.
Thank you.
And Chris Mannix, Joe Smith, use some energy here. He's trying.
You know he's going to be almost impossible. His experience going deep into fights.
Now, Bivol out.
You don't know, punch stat numbers like that, I really don't like to follow. Throwing punch in and you're blocking them, they're not landing.
Well, you use it if it's instructive. It's just picking Smith apart. Moment, definitely caught him flush to survive.
CompuBox doesn't tell the story. Joe Smith lands the harder punch.
Fun summer this year. Donald Curry.
Glad to hear that Donald Curry's the Cobra.
Yeah, yes.
I loved watching him fight. He's a 2-division champion.
Okay.
Good fighter.
The Hall of Fame every year inducts 3 people no matter what. Because there are years, Brian, aren't 3 Hall of Famers.
If Donald Curry belongs in the Hall of Fame, they'll say yes, including...
Hey, he's a peak Hall of Famer. He's #1 pound for pound.
There, put somebody away, but I'm anxious, Brian, to see Tevin Farmer.
Dimitri Bivol with an outstanding performance in many subtle ways. World titleist, and Joe Smith a level below, doing everything he can to try to close that gap.
Like I said earlier, Joe Smith, we know what he is. He's a blue-collar, 9-to-5 grind, tough-ass energy, doesn't waste space in the ring. He knows when to punch. Just an all-around high IQ boxer puncher Bivol is.
Fame. All right, we'll do it. They wouldn't have to be.
There are some years too, Brian.
Ooh, hard jab from Bivol.
Right left hook around the guard that landed.
Smith has never been down. He looks hurt. Bivol now picks up the
with a big shot. That's what makes him dangerous.
Ooh, he ate a right hand
with the ring, the space, the punch selection. Very impressive.
Behind the head. Break.
Significant changes. Dimitri Bivol is going to have a very hard time getting a fight with any of them.
Doesn't go down easy.
Now, Bivol is breaking down a very tough.
And Bivol has shown all the skills. Round 8. Brian Kenny with Sergio in upstate New York. Showing so much skill. I think there's something to down to 168 and fight Callum Smith and get a guy again who has his extra cachet to beating the champion.
Absolutely, and we saw him at the fights.
And you'd want to see that. You know that.
Both of them, so Bivol's maybe taking this round off, and Joe Smith.
Oh, another hard and throw a hard short hook and bounce it right off Smith.
It landed in the left
with the jab right to the nose. Now powerball. backing Smith up. Final 30 seconds. Jab out of the corner, and he does.
10 seconds, look for the bell.
Another outstanding round. First thing he says, I don't know how this guy's still standing. You're really doing beautiful stuff. By the way, and this seems to be, but it's not his night. Too much class.
And you can't criticize Bivol because look, when he fought Chilemba, KG, veteran.
That was dirty, but that you can say, hey, look, that's it. Junior. Trying with the man on top of him and thought, let me throw him. At least you can do something.
For nothing. I agree with you, BK. I also like the fact that Smith actually tried something. He tried to get dirty, tried to get attention. You can't do it with your punches, do it wrestling.
Your pro body slam?
Well, occasionally he has different velocity on his punches, and he will throw a harder shot now and then.
To your earlier point, I fight after the Chilemba fight. Those are two fights.
Will to stay in this fight as he tries to throw out a long jab.
10 seconds, this for the bell.
And the moment he stops punching, Bivol picks it up.
Let him down slowly there.
I think that was instinct. The tough guy came
match.
I'm with you, Sergio. He was conflicted there. It's the middleweight championship. You saw it from Akam Barak earlier. Like that they were respectful on the press tour. You don't have to trash talk. We know why Joe's. Well, I like the one thing Sergio maybe
knows how to use the ring, but the space, like right there.
On Smith. First shot at a world title belt for Joe Smith Jr. He's 24 wins by 9. So this is his shot at the title. But this is what
the thing about power punches, they're used to punching something. They finally do miss like they do there. Frustrated, they don't know what to do and resort to dirty tactics.
That is hard. Again, we haven't seen Smith.
Sergio, there are some guys that fight and they can just catches everything. Like, though he's not trying to avoid those punches, he's just pawing them away.
Back far enough to counter, like not far enough to where he's away, and just what makes him dangerous.
All dancing now. Trot Smith doing everything he can. As I mentioned, Bivol is shook. So just as we're singing his praises and saying, look, so it's round 11.
Here, this is his opportunity. Jump right back on him.
Face comes to the fore, Sergio, right? But it's because
he likes to do, because he's going to need it in this round.
This is also his first time past 10. He is the aggressor in this round, there's no question.
Joe Smith make his way in with a powerful jab anywhere, either the chest. Move your way in with a power jab.
Yeah, now he's did it right there with a jab and a right hand. The crowd is back into it. That landed by Smith. To follow up.
About fighting devastating punchers, they always have that puncher's chance.
To give him credit, Sergio, I mean, I'm not saying you're not. I'm saying we have to. He's fighting all 3 minutes, not giving away a second.
With that arm, no measuring.
Something different. Now you see the blood. So he's been caught this round. Bivol.
Joe Smith has been waiting for this title shot his whole career. 12th round.
And the fact that he's back in this now. 12th and final round. World title fight at light heavy every round. And at the last second of the 10th round, he gets back in this fight. He is lost terrific, but he was definitely hurt, and he is definitely not quite the same. By the way, good trade.
I guess the F word doesn't translate well in Russian.
Joe Smith Jr. at 2 minutes. Look, Bivol isn't out here dancing. He's out here trading. But Joe Smith has the hammer.
This is too quiet of a round if I was Joe Smith Jr. I would let
Bivol answered with a lot of hard shots to drive Smith back. Is standing right in front of him and lands a hard right hand.
His legs aren't really under him with that second right counter that Bivol landed.
He's running out of time.
10 seconds.
He really burned a lot of gas in the 11th, and now Bivol has him hurt. Hard right hand. Smith has never been down. Bivol on the attack. Wow, what a way to finish. see the way he's blinking his eyes?
He was a changed fighter after that shot at the end of the 10th round. It looked like after the first minute,
To the winner by unanimous decision, still undefeated and still the WBA light heavyweight champion of the world, Bivol.
But again, Dimitri Bivol with a statement here.